Hello, Bard haters. It's Ben from We Hate Bards with just a quick little update on some things to expect from the channel over the next year. As I just kind of wanted to touch base and let people know what to expect. And I've put some footage up of me playing Saints Row 4. This is from way earlier in the year when we were preparing to actually do this for a Let's Complain with me and Luke. So I figured I'd just put this up to give you guys something to watch. In the meantime, a couple of things coming down the pipe that I just wanted to make sure you all knew about. The first one is kind of the most immediate. That is, I am taking a break coming up because it is the holiday season. It is December 19th as I record this. And I kind of don't want to have to do any work over the holidays or anything like that. So for the next 2 weeks, that will be the weekend of the 23rd through the 25th, and the weekend of the 30th through New Year's, there will be no videos posted. I originally had planned to do a Christmas video for Christmas Day, but due to certain technical limitations, I was not able to get it finished in time, because I have to, as soon as I'm finished recording this video and posting it, I have to get the computer back to Alex. So I did not have time to record it, and at this point, given how close it is to Christmas anyway, and given the fact that I still haven't done my Christmas shopping yet for anyone, I'm just kind of going to give it a pass. So sorry everyone, but it just wasn't in the cards. But don't worry, we do have other things coming up throughout the year that we are going to be working on. So as far as like the series that we got going now, obviously there is Fallout New Vegas. And that is going to hopefully keep continuing for a while. Like I said, once I'm dead on that one, I'm going to stop. But I'm already quite a few episodes ahead. And I'm counting on that to last for a few more months. But if it doesn't, I do have another series in the making that I can kind of get up at any time. So that'll come back. And as I said, because I'm taking the 2 weeks off, it'll be posted. The next video should be another Dark Souls videos, but Fallout New Vegas will be up after that. And that'll be the weekend after New Year's. And hopefully that'll continue for a while. If not, there's another series I have on the back burner that I can start putting up pretty much whenever I need to. As for Dark Souls, because that series is almost over, there are, from what you guys will be seeing right now, I think there are 2 parts left that have already been recorded and will be posted again the 2 weekends after New Year. After that, I did another series of FTL. Because the series I do want to do on Friday is still going to take a little bit more time to get ready. So I got a series of me doing a challenge run for FTL that should last a couple of months after Dark Souls is complete. So, you can look forward to that if you like FTL. If not, I guess, there's other videos on the channel. And hopefully you won't have to wait too long for the next series to come up. So that's going to be the new Friday series for a bit. As for the Fire Emblem series, because that, like Fallout New Vegas, I have no idea how long that's going to continue, but in the same way as I have a backup plan for Fallout New Vegas, I also have a backup plan for Fire Emblem. And that's one where, if it doesn't pan out the first couple tries, I can make a couple videos of failed attempts, and then once I get my successful one, just keep going from there. I'm not going to say what any of those things are yet. I'm not going to say what the new Friday series is quite yet, because... And I'll be honest here, it might not pan out, which is another reason I needed, to make sure I had some stuff for FTL, just in case it doesn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I have time to prepare a backup series that I've been going through. And for the Sunday series, I'll just tell you, I'm planning something else for a Pokemon Nuzlocke run. I've done one before on the channel, but I'm planning to do another one. This time with Leaf Green, actually, just because I think it'll be a bit more challenging. So those are the series I got planned for the next several months. That should take us well into the next part of the year. Additionally, that's not all I'm working on. Because I made plans with several of the other Bards admins, and there's a few of them who want to get in on making some of these videos. In particular, we got a friend of ours he hasn't been living in Michigan for a while, but apparently he's moving back here next month. And so I've already talked to him. He said he's very interested in getting in. So I may actually be getting a co-host here soon, which I think would be really cool. And it will also make it a little less awkward when I run out of things to say, as I inevitably do. So expect to see a few more Bards co-op things going forward. With this guy who is going to be moving back. 2, Chris and Matt have both said they want to be on the channel again. And so I'm planning a couple things with them. We haven't really done much with it yet, but we'll have by the time those other series end, we should have a few videos in backup, and I'll start those series just as soon as the other series wind down. I've also, at some point during the year, there's a couple series that have been requested. One of the big ones has been XCOM, which I'm still working on getting a copy of, because I have XCOM 1, Enemy Unknown. Well, I shouldn't say I have XCOM 1, because the original XCOM was obviously for old style computer. But I have XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM Enemy Within. Although I haven't played XCOM Enemy Within yet, I just heard it fixes a lot of the problems with XCOM Enemy Unknown. And I have XCOM 2, which I've played. So, probably Enemy Within will be on the channel if I can get a copy of that on Steam. I'm waiting for it to come down in price. Alternatively, if I get gifted any games over, the winter season, which some people said they want to gift me some games, I might also get, I've told, family members who are buying gifts for me that, hey, I'd like a Steam gift card so I can do more stuff on here. So if either of those things happen, I will be getting XCOM Enemy Within and planning a series on that probably sometime midway through next year. So those of you who have requested it, just remain calm. It's on its way. I'm planning exactly how I'm going to do that, so hopefully it should be a fun time when it happens. I've also had requests for more of the old-style point-and-click adventure games that people seem to enjoy. We wanted to try doing them with Jeff, but Jeff has some issues come up. He's not able to do recording with us anymore, so the videos we got with him are the only ones I think we're probably ever going to get. But never fear. We have other people I'm willing to do them with. I don't want to do it just by myself, because it's not as fun, I don't think, if I can't break someone by showing them how terrible these games were. In particular, I'd like to get Luke in on that, my old companion from Let's Complain. If I can get him back here and get him in on some of those games, I will do that. I'm going to be pestering the hell out of him over this next year to try and get him to sit back down with me and do that. So never fear, that will happen eventually. Just probably not for quite a while. Into this next year. So just want to let you know that those things are coming. Like I said, I've got even more things I'd like to do. Got several things on Steam I've managed to get a hold on for dirt cheap. Sorry, really bad cold coming right now. But yeah, got my hands on the original Thief trilogy, as well as the new Thief game, and that's something else I planned at some point during the year. I want to do the new Thief, because I haven't played it yet, and I've heard it's terrible. So I kind of want to see how badly they bastardized a franchise that I kind of enjoy. And then after I've done that, I'll go back and show the original trilogy, or at least I'll at least show 2, because 2 is kind of the best of them in my opinion, and kind of show, compare notes and show where the new studio fucked up. So that's one thing I want to do. I've got my hands on the original Deus Ex, which, as I don't know if I mentioned that on the channel, but I mentioned it to friends of mine. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's freaking great. And it's going to take me some time. I want to go back and get re-familiarized with it, get a decent build set up, so that way when I actually start playing, it won't be so much of me, running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to remember how everything works. So, that's another plan I've got. And then, when Fallout New Vegas does eventually come to pass, I do have a series planned to do Saints Row 2, which I managed to find on Steam, the Game of the Year edition, actually. Or, I don't remember if it was Game of the Year Ultimate Edition, something. It was the one that came with all the DLC. And since Saints Row 2 is another candidate for, one of my favorite games of all time, I figured I'd be remiss if I didn't do a run of that at some point. And I've got a couple ideas for how I'm going to make that work, but at this point it's just figuring out logistics and, buying time. Because like I said, the Fallout New Vegas, I'm expecting to take at least, I'm expecting to at least finish the main game and get, a little ways into the DLC without dying. It's now that I'm established, now that I've got all the equipment I really need, there's not as much risk of me dying in one episode. There still is a risk, at certain points in the game. I managed to get past the boomers, which was one of the bigger things I was worried about, and that episode won't be up for a while yet, but just so you know, I'm at least that far, and I've got several bits more to do yet, but When that's done, I'll probably be doing a run of Saints Row 2. And after that, I haven't decided yet. I haven't planned that far ahead because both those series combined should get me most of the way through next year. So I don't necessarily want to think that far ahead. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that was where we were kind of heading with the channel. If any of you watching have any other suggestions you'd like to see me do at some point, I'm always open to them. I won't be able to do stuff during most of the week because I start a new job here. A few weeks, actually, at the beginning of the next year. I'll be starting a new job. And additionally, I don't have the actual gaming computer that I want yet, so I still need to borrow Alex's for a little bit longer. So I won't be able to do anything during the week necessarily, unless it's a backup episode like one that I recorded co-op with one of the other Bards admins, and we just need something. We want to put out something midweek just to kind of tide you guys over. But for next year, because of job restrictions and everything else, expect to still see only consistent videos on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Occasional videos on Monday or Wednesday or whenever. But other than that, that's basically all I want to let you guys know. And in particular, like I said, no videos these next 2 weekends, just so I can take a break for the holidays, and so you guys don't have to worry about tuning into well, mostly I just don't want to take away from people's family time with their families over the holidays, so that's another reason. Anyway, the last thing, I want to just take the time to thank everyone who tuned in this year. We haven't quite gotten to where we wanted. We're a bit low on the subscriber count. Although if you have subscribed, thank you so much for agreeing to come in every week and saying, yeah, let's see what this guy's up to. Let's see how badly he sucks at gaming this week.
Looks like
Taking the time out of your schedule to do that. Thank you everyone who has supported, the effort so far. Want to give a shout out to Alex in particular for all the times he's let me borrow his freaking computer. And to all those of you who have played in our games and have decided, hey, let's check out this YouTube channel they got going and see what's going on with that. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Even if you only just watched one episode, in which case you're probably not watching this, but thank you all the same. And hopefully we'll be getting a lot more content coming down the pipe soon. Try and finding new ways to make the quality better. I'm constantly looking for ways to fiddle with our software to make the videos better and more interesting. I'm constantly tweaking my own skills to figure out what I need to change, what kind of in my commentary needs work, and hopefully next year we'll get a bit better at that. So once again, thank you guys. We will see you in a couple more weeks. Take care, everyone.